All right, D-Rock, we have to get up in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's me and D-Rock, headed to JFK, Lufthansa, connecting in Germany, headed to Romania for what, like 8 hours?
Yeah.
Is that the actual number?
No, it's more like 10 or 12.
10 or 12 hours in Romania, and then back. And we're just literally sitting here like trying to debate like, let's make a different kind of Dailyvee. So we'll see what we come up with right now, and you will see it. Pressure's on now. We're on the record.
Now we have to.
Now we have to.
Simply, I'm just being honest. I'm just trying to fuck on you and hit the road. Simply, I'm just being honest. I'm just trying to fuck on you and hit the road. Simply, I'm just being honest. I'm just trying to fuck on you and hit the road. Can I get a handle on my emotions? I watch the demons come and go. I watch the demons come and go. I watch the demons come and go. They watch a nigga get the jumping his fuck 'em, I get the pulling out the road. Simply, I'm just being honest. I'm just trying to fuck on you and hit the road. Simply, I'm just being honest. I'm just trying to fuck on you and hit the road.
Yeah, I'm in Romania, Bucharest, beautiful city. Maybe you'll get some drone footage, D-Rock. Been on a weird sleeping pattern, 2 hours here, 2 hours there. Heading over to the main venue now for the keynote. They're behind, which is fine. Hello, how are you? Very good.
I came from Brasov just to see you.
Thank you.
D-Rock.
Thank you.
Could you please take a photo?
Of course, of course.
Thank
Awesome.
you, Gary.
My friend, no
Sorry,
problem.
but
I'm glad we
you
met.
made my day.
I'm glad we made it.
D-Rock.
Awesome, man. Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you. Take care. Right, and so here we are. It's gorgeous, first of all. Second of all, I'm excited. Energy is there. I'm trying to find mine. When I sleep like 2 hours at a time over 24 hours, it's just awkward. It's awkward, D-Rock.
I get it.
You know?
Simply, I'm simply simple-minded, young nigga grinding. I'm segregated in the highlands.
You must love this light, D-Rock.
Not bad.
This is real life. Real light. For me, I'm driven by gratitude. I'm just thankful that I get to play my game. I love the process much more than the riches. I've never been somebody who wanted the cars or the shoes or the house or the plane. For me, I just wanted to be the best at the game. And so I feel like I'm a purebred entrepreneur. And so just waking up to play the game, to put on the jersey, to get on the field, that's what drives me. Not yet, but I'm getting closer. Building up. It's like rebooting a machine. Smoke is fucking cool. Thank you so much. I'm very, very excited to be here this afternoon.
And every day I'm on an island to meditate, ask the Mayans why they lying, they dead today, yo. I need to elevate, heaven sending all my critics and heretics. If you met a boy is acting too arrogant, fuck your niggas, take it up with your therapist.
But I spend more time on HR than anything else I do. More than sales, more than being GaryVee, more than selling, more than anything, more than the product services. The majority of my time is spent on HR. I landed here, I took a 2-hour nap right now. I woke up, for the 30 minutes before I got here, it was all HR. This person this person's feelings that, this person's mother passed away, which is devastating. Like, what are we gonna do? Like, all HR. HR. The world is human. The people are the game. So, actions backing up the words. Because there's a lot of people who are good people and fucking awesome at what they do. Thank you. what I would do. I would probably use Facebook very aggressively against the advertising capability of employees of organizations or against individuals that you know you're targeting. And what I would do if I were you actually is I would go into the events business. Let me explain what I mean by that. Based on what I'm hearing from you, I would probably use social media and digital advertising and heck, above the line traditional advertising as a gateway drug to private dinners and mini conferences. What I love about B2B businesses, especially when it's big decisions, big dollars, small groups of people, is I want to get them in. So for me, the wine tasting or conference that looked like this for all the mayors and entrepreneurs and business people once a quarter, once a year, using, one of the things we've done for very big B2B plays that are more infrastructure plays like that, is we've used Facebook to be an invitation to a very premium event, got them there, and after a little bit of rosé from Slovenia, alcohol is an incredible gateway drug to a big deal.
So you mean use it just as a way to get in contact with them, to get in touch with them?
And back to the great statement that was said here, if you're offering them an exclusive first 25 people that register, go to this wonderful place with this wonderful meal, with this wonderful event or speaker or performance, they just come in droves. And we've been able to very successfully, because of Facebook ads, underpriced, we've been able to get small private events. We're selling $5, $10, $15 million apartments on Facebook by targeting high net worth individuals, inviting them to high-end dinners, and then the company takes over and closes 2 or 3 of them.
Does this happen only locally, like in their cities, or you call them into a different city, like a few hundred kilometers away?
So I would tell you that it depends on the creative of the evening, right? If you get the most famous fucking person on earth, people will go anywhere, right? So I think you have to map, what are you offering them, right? If you're pouring 1982 First Growth Bordeaux, they may go a little further, I think you've got to figure out what the value prop is compared to the distance and make it worth their while to come. It's just a value exchange. 5149, if you create, but what's really great is you could go big. I like small. I like the 8-person dinner series once every 2 weeks. Get them into your confine, bring them value. Those mayors, those entrepreneurs, they have similar themes and things they care about. Bring content or a speaker or a performance or information that's valuable to them holistically. Not even if it's about tax reform, has nothing to do with your stadium building, but you brought them value, you're the host, you're there, and away you go. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Thank you.
put the hands together for Vaynerchuk.
Simply, I'm just being honest. I'm just trying to fuck on you and hit a roll. Simply, I'm just being honest. I'm just trying to fuck on you and hit a roll. Simply, I'm just.
Hey man, how are you? Thank you, brother.
Few words for Romanian people watching you.
One life, baby. Don't fucking waste it. Hustle.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. So, I'm fortunate enough that I get to do this a lot. A lot of cities, a lot of conferences, every year for the last 7-8 years. The energy, the warmth, the desire, maybe it's my emotion of being born in Eastern Europe, kind of coming home-ish to that area.
So we really have to focus on your strengths. That's
Yes.
what you said. But is it only one strength? There is this theory with the love category, like you are good at 1 or 2 or 3 things.
I do think betting on your natural strengths is the best way, and I do think some people have 1, 2, 3, 4 skills, so I'm comfortable with that. My bigger thing is that I think people waste time and energy dwelling on what they're not good at, or putting all their energy on getting a little bit better at something that will never happen. So for me, I don't care if it's 1, 2, or 3 things, I just care that it's actually about things that you're actually good at, not things that you wish you were good at.
Hard-headed but roots growing the concrete. I pull bunnies like hat tricks, no Milan feet. I'm Gaddafi, I'm forming a revolution. Fuck all the politic and I run it up like I'm Rubin. Never been with emotions, lately I've been elusive. All the love is corrosive and giving me the illusion that these people really care. But they never do. But they never do. But they never do.
You guys are going to the US? That's awesome. Where are you going?
I'm going to UPenn.
Amazing. Amazing. Yeah. I'll tell you. People.
Networking, yeah.
There's nothing you're going to learn in class that's going to matter. And you guys are going to good schools. It's not going to matter. I go to Stanford and Harvard and Wharton. I go all over the place. All the curriculum is outdated. It's outdated. And these are the best schools in the world. But your roommate, the people you hang out with, when you go to those kind of schools, they have very interesting families and relationships. It's all relationship. All of it, all of it, all of it, all of it, all of it. Got it?
Did you make a Dailyvee?
Yeah, D-Rock's you're in it right now.
Can we take a picture?
Sure, of course.
You know, they...
Simply, I'm just being honest. I'm just trying to fuck on you and hit a road.
Look, I think it comes down to personal stuff. So are you asking to drop out of university? Are you gonna go? Got it. Are you gonna go to university? Love it. So listen, man, I think all the skills in trading and Bitcoin and things like that arbitrage, that eye for the VIG, that plays out. I would tell you the one thing is if you have the ability to be good at trading that way, your ability to trade real life is even greater. So before, you can always settle into trading math, figure out if you can trade culture. No, I get it. But there's a difference between math skills and trading. Do you understand? Of course you do, you did it. I understand that. So I would just say to like try a lot of shit and figure out what the fuck you're good at before you settle into this makes me money. So many kids that have talent are fucking just settling on Bitcoin or crypto or actually without realizing they could be making tens of millions instead of tens of thousands. Try shit. Your biggest advantage is time. With everything I've got in my life, I fucking trade all of it to be 17, all of it. 20, 40 years, I fucking take it right now. You know? Take advantage of that. All right, brother.
And I have this guy over here so I can have accountability. So thank you, Gary, for this.
My pleasure. So, asked a great question, sorry to interrupt you. He asked a great question. I said, give your manifesto to the world. He's got the experience, he's actually done it. I'm very proud of you for doing this. Go ahead.
Hi.
So just working on the logistics to get to the VIP dinner, but super successful. Good talk. D-Rock made a rare appearance on stage.
Rare.
Hey, D-Rock. There you go. Come on. Funny thing is, when you like being behind the camera, you don't like being in front of it. Hold on, I'm gonna film you. Go ahead, answer the question. Oh, looking good, D-Rock. Good, good. That was super exciting. Just some days you gotta grind through. I'm 203 hours sleep.
But how it was your experience?
You did a great job, man. I'm very impressed. I do a lot of these. I'm now very much looking forward to Singapore. Yeah. I know it's already in good shape.
No, have you done it? No, have you done it? This.
Simply, I'm just being honest. I'm just trying to fuck on you and hit a road. Simply, I'm just.
Guys, D-Rock says this is the golden hour.
Look.
Everything's magical and sunny, and I'm very happy for you, D-Rock.
Simply, I'm just.
The lighting, the golden hour. Hello. How are you?
Amazed. Well, it was very,
you enjoyed it?
Yeah, it was very cool, man. Can I?
How are you? Nice to meet you. Thank you. Entrepreneurship has been painted in a place where it's just not true. It's very hard. It's lonely. It's 99% don't succeed. It's been given a false, position, and it's dangerous. Being a media player, producing content, it's like it's creating the honey. The bees come to you. I didn't realize this about myself until last year. I was raising a $150 million fund, and I stopped and gave back $45 million that I had raised already. Gave it back.
Why is that?
Because I realized I didn't like asking for money. I don't like selling.
I don't like selling.
I don't like selling.
You don't like selling,
I know, that's a very weird thing.
but you're good at it.
I figured out why I'm good at it. I'm very good at it because I don't sell.
You say the truth, right?
I let it come to me.
Yeah.
So when I had to go and say, do you want to give me $10 million? I'll invest it. You'll get, you know, like I didn't like the process. I didn't like, notice how I said I even felt guilt or responsibility to pay back my parents.
Yeah.
So I was sitting there and I said, wait a minute, if I fail, and I was already getting uncomfortable with fake entrepreneurs and getting harder to invest. When I invested, the only people that were building startup companies on Web 2.0 were really pure. You know, they were in it. It was 10 years ago. Now all the business people are in it, like me. So I was already a little uncomfortable that I was going into a difficult market to invest in. But when I realized, oh my God, if I lose this money, I'm gonna pay everybody back, it made no sense to do it. I could feel it in my body that if I was to lose your $10 million, that I would have had to, for my own feelings, give it back.
You would feel the righteousness.
I couldn't, I don't know, the reason I think I'm a nice person is because of the following. I wouldn't know how to act if I knew I did something bad to him. Like the thought to go somewhere in public and know I did something wrong to him, I don't have that gear. I'm political, I'm a salesman, I'm a brander, I've got spiel, I schmooze. I don't have the ability to do something wrong and make pretend that I didn't. No such thing as half pregnant, right? So that's what I try to tell my change agent friends and say, look, I love that you care about your company so much and you want to help it change. So here's my recommendation. Have a backup plan, because then you have the audacity to be a change. The reason I've done so well is I won't waver. And I lose tons of, I said it today, I could have such a bigger business if I just accepted programmatic banner ad buying, if I just accepted that, I would do $100 million more in revenue a year. We lose pitches constantly because I will not let them do banner ads on the web. And they then don't pick us. All in, right?
What about
Because when you're half pregnant, they have things to poke and prod at you, right? If you're being selective, they can write you off because you've wavered in other areas. So then you're not a change agent. It's hard. It's why so people can make it happen. You've got to have the leverage.
Yeah,
I need to go somewhere quiet.
Okay, come with me, or come with me.
Thanks, guys. I'll be back. Yeah, this will work. D-Rock, these classic, you know, just the classic Romanian lake business call scene. You're pumped, right? We may have to go with the classic episode. May not have to show that first. Yeah, I think we should. We're just literally sitting here like trying to debate like, let's make a different kind of Dailyvee. So because we need that when it's not, you know? Pressure's on now. We're on the record.
Now we have to.
Now we have to. Did you just fall? Did you just trip? So let me tell you a story of something that is subjective and something that is not. Here is something that is subjective, the quality of the content. You make something and you have a client and they go rubbish or phenomenal. You both say it's phenomenal. You know this, you put it out and it doesn't do anything. I've made videos, me and D-Rock back home, we're like, this is gonna fucking kill. And then nothing happens. Creative, the quality of the product is subjective until it sees the world. It just shows that that's what you were doing. I mean, I think the biggest thing, I would say one of the biggest things that happened in my career was Dailyvee. It showed people that I was actually working that hard and there was no longer a debate. Was I just saying hustle or was I doing it? I wish I sat in one place for 9 hours. I would love that time lapse because I just think it's powerful. It means you're just grinding, you're doing your thing. 9 hours of him negotiating deals is probably the most powerful video he could put out. 9 hours of him in a speakerphone, yelling, right? Yelling against this wine company and that shoe company and that sneaker company. Like, I don't know, if I'm an influencer, I'm like, fuck, he knows what he's doing. Like, that's what he's doing, you know?
And that's documenting.
And that's documenting. That's a documentary versus a sitcom where you're trying to do it at a pretty lake, or let me go to this carnival, or I'm gonna go to the big football match just to show something creative. That's creating. And I think when I started pushing documenting, it liberated people because it's hard to create. It's hard to be creative. But it's very easy to document. Most people just think documenting is boring, but that's kind of weirdly the punchline. I think my biggest failure was the things that I did not do because I have so many options. So, I mean, big failures. I can speak about passing on Uber twice, right? That's $400 million in cash. That's life-changing, game-changing. So that's a failure. But to me, I know it's something that I don't know. It's the conference I didn't speak at that would have made me meet Elon Musk, that would have led to this. I get so many offers that it's The Profit. Do you guys know that show on CNBC? Did they show that here on the internet? It's a big, big business show in America. I passed on being the guy.
Oh, to do the host?
Yeah.
Wow.
I just didn't want to do it. I didn't think it was going to be good. You know, so it's all the, you know, it's all the things that I didn't do that are my bigger failures. Hey man, how are you? You let them know we're leaving in 5 minutes?
Hey there, guys. I'm here with the one, the only, the hottest speaker in the world. Gary Vaynerchuk.
Hey guys, how are you?
Oh my God, Gary, do you know that you inspired me to do this vlog?
Makes me happy, man. Yeah, man, I have done shit my whole life. I didn't document, but yeah, I was going to garage sales. I was doing baseball card shows. I worked at the liquor store every day, every night. Doing is the only option. If you're sitting and watching this man right now and you want to be like him, in the same way that he wanted to be like me, probably before me, he wanted to be like Casey and others, there's only one way to do it. You've got to do it. Like, there's no pondering, there's no thinking, there's no tomorrow.
What about the overthinkers? Everybody's thinks too much. I think.
Why do you think so few people win?
Because few people do shit.
Yes. That's right, my friend. Like, what do I think about the overthinkers? I think they're the market. I think that's 99% of the world. Like, that's the punchline.
Thank you, Gary.
You're welcome.
You're the best.
Real pleasure, man.
Oh,
real pleasure.
I'm shaking right now.
Real pleasure.
You so much.
You're welcome. I love that. It's kind of cool, actually.
In a frame, so...
it's framed, yes.
Yes, so, you know.
I love it. It's gorgeous. Thank you so much. You guys are very sweet. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for all your help at the airport and everything. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right. Bye, guys. Bye-bye. It's 11:30. Yeah, that's going to be tricky. Later. And so what is it now?
The Parliament Museum, we done a lot of things, but it's so huge because they cannot afford to change all the bulbs when they
are. Feels appropriate to be here in People's House, People's Square in Bucharest. Huge center built by the communist regime. I'd be lying if I didn't say every time I'm in this part of the world, there is some sort of weird chemical feels towards the epicenter of where I'm from, but it is just a gorgeous city. These communist buildings can get a little dull, especially when they tore down all the incredible architecture that was here originally, but just an amazing trip, an amazing group of people. Definitely a city that I want to come back and visit, and one that I recommend for others, and just an enjoyable trip, D-Rock. You liked it?
Yeah,
it's fun, right?
It was great.
Nice little change of pace. Miss you guys. See you tomorrow. Thank you, brother. I'll see you in the morning.
Bye.
4:30?
Yes.
Okay. Friend, I'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thank
All right, D-Rock. I have to get up in like 5 minutes. Talk to you soon.
I like you very much.
I like you too.
If you can.
We grinded this one.